Shanola, congratulations, season two of Found.
Thank you. How are you? Will you pronounce your name for me?
Yes, it's gig.
Yes, I just wanted to make sure that it was gig, like the gig that we play in a
That's
gig. I
right.
love it. Hello, gig.
You know what? I love this show so much. I watched every episode of season one, and how it ended. It just blew my mind. But we have to hear it from you first. Is what do you suppose is the secret to success for Found?
I don't know. In this industry, I don't know what the secret to success is, right? It just changes so much. What I do know is that it has a heartbeat of something that is so relevant and so timely and also so entertaining. And so I think NK and Sone have found that balance in such a beautiful way. And but there's a lot of good stuff that doesn't get the light of day. So what's the secret formula? Me? I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. No, I really do think it's because of the relevance and people were hungry for these kinds of stories. I think that NBC, no one does procedurals better than, and they have a formula that works. And then to have it, the twist added to it, I think has made it be the success that it is.
Well, you know what? This series is so exciting because of the twist after twist after twist. But now, season two, everything changes. Tell us about how everything changes with Sir out there wandering in the world.
It's insane, right? We had season one, and the heartbeat of that was Gabby was holding on to this big secret, and there was a man in the basement. Well, the secret has been exposed, and the man is out of the basement. So, energetically, it is shifted, but it is shifted in such a positive way. Having Sir on the loose is this looming anxiety that I think the audience is going to go through as the characters are going through, not knowing where he is, when is he going to resurface, what does he want for Gabby, what is he going to do with Lacey. All of those things play out in such a beautiful, dynamic way, as well as having to deal with finding cases that comes to the office. So you're dealing with finding Lacey and finding the other cases. It is insane. It is such a ride. It is such a heartbeat that you cannot slow down. You better thank goodness that you watch it in real time on NBC, because the commercial breaks you're going to need.
I know. I was like scratching my head. I already saw a few episodes going, and she could still do her regular day job.
How the heck does she do it? And it goes to show you, like, her mission is to find these missing people in underserved communities and be there, kind of everything for everyone, while going through her own mental anguish and messed upness.
Now tell us about how all of this changes the relationships of the entire team. Because I mean, the secret's out and everyone has reacted. Not, I don't want to say so far, not in a positive way.
Oh, no, it's definitely not in a positive way. Everyone's reacted in the human way, right? Someone who you thought was one thing turns out to be something different. And that is a shock to the system. And everybody is processing and angry and sad and hurt and over it. But still, the mission remains the same, that we want to find these people. So it's the through line of who they are morally, is to stick together to find the people that are missing. However, I am not happy with you, and I don't get down with what you did, is what most of the team is experiencing. And the fact that Gabby is really responsible for Lacey being gone and being taken. And Lacey is the baby. How do you not protect the baby? And it's all those things. And the audience gets to experience those same emotions, whatever their questions are. They're on Gabby's side or understand her, or they're angry as well. They get to go through the process as the team is going through the process for multiple episodes.
Now, one of the things that I liked was I wanted like a romantic relationship between Gabby and Mark Trent on during the first season, but I feel like the second season it it's just tossed out the window at
Yeah.
this point.
Yeah, I think that you have to, the one of the moral fiber of who Mark Trent is to the do-gooder, right? It was even hard for him in cases for Gabby to step out of the line to find missing people. It's hard for him to wrap his mind around. I think this is so big and there's so much history. And even though feelings can be there, doesn't mean that you're necessarily right for each other during this lifetime. And I think that that's where this now takes them.
Now, it's throughout the entire season, first season, it was always that debate of who's the real monster? Who's the real monster? Now, I have to ask you, Shanola, who's the real monster in season 2?
Yeah, you know, you have a chronic kidnapper. He's now kidnapped Gabby when she was younger, kidnapped Lacey, and now has re-kidnapped Lacey and taunting, for lack of a better word, Gabby through the process. So at least here's what I'll say. It's for the audience to decide. As a defender of Gabi Mosely, I will say at least she wants to pay penance for what she has done. And her biggest mistake shouldn't define her. And she feels a certain way about it. Whereas Sir feels no way about anything and feels like he's justified. So I would say the biggest monster is hands down Sir. However, audience, I respect whatever you decide.
And as an actress, I know you had a lot of scenes, playing Gabby against Sir in the basement. Now we don't have those scenes. Now it's like this sort of like this cat and mouse thing
Yeah.
on the phone or on videos. How does that change for you as an actress?
It's really heartbreaking. I'm going to be honest. It is such a missing piece for me as an artist because those, to me, I'm a theater trained actress. And, those scenes are not about the procedural and the exposition. They're really about the heart of characters coming and going back and forth. And when you have a partner like Mark Paul, you want to work with him every day. You want to be in his presence every day and bantering back and forth. And he's such a dear friend to me. And so for me, this season was incredibly difficult to make that adjustment. It's so great for the audience. But if you're asking the question, which I think you are, is how it felt as an artist, it sucked. And you don't ever have to question where my mind is. I just tell the truth. It sucked.
Okay. And here's a lighthearted question. Of course, with all these twists and turns and with all these changes and everything that's actually going on, how does Gabby dress so well in every scene?
Let's talk about it. People will look at it and be like, where does she get? But if you think about it from her mindset, for Gabi Mosely, it is very much about control. It is something really that Sir trained, right? That put together, the posture being perfect. If you look at the flashbacks, he had them dress up and read scripts. And so it's something that is a part of her that she didn't fight against, but instead took control of. So if nothing else, if everything is chaotic in her life, the one thing she knows she could do is do that face, do that hair, and put on a nice outfit, because that is the one thing in her life that she can control when she doesn't have control over anything else. And so that's where it is mentally a thing for her to look good at all times.
Well said. Well said. Well, let's wrap this up with one last thing. Tease us what's going to happen in season 2. Everyone's excited.
Well, everyone dies. No, I'm just kidding. No, Star gets it. Star wins. What's going to happen is it's going to be a roller coaster of emotion. You're going to see a lot of drama. You will see healing. We are going to solve more cases. We're going to highlight more communities that are underserved. And Sir is still on the loose. So it's going to be insane. It's going to keep you on the edge of your seat. And that's for real. It is very satisfying.
It is satisfying for me. And this conversation, I love it. You are always fun to talk to.
Thank you.
And I really hope to do this again. And until more episodes come out, I want to talk to you again.
Thank you. I appreciate your time so much.